Hello Internetians, my name is Josh, aka Ultraplayer, coach of your New York Metagross, in the UAPB Season 1, let me move my phone, week number 4. That's still loud. Your New York Metagross are now 2-1, unfortunately, after coming off a interesting loss last week against Crimson Gamer and the Oklahoma City Thunderous. And now we are facing off against, it was supposed to be Ethan and the Houston Dynamo, but he quit. We'll get into that later. So we're facing off against Troy, the Boca Raton Raticates. Link to his YouTube will be in the description. Go check him out. He's a really, really good battler. I just saw my webcam glitch. Like a line just went across there. I just looked down to hope that doesn't persist. But anyway, so let me tell you the story. So there's this team on the screen, like right over there. I spent an hour and a half prepping this team and it was really, really nice. It was a really solid team. Wasn't finished, but it was near finished. It was like 5 out of 6 months done. And Ethan quits, and Troy is like, "What's up?" And then he's like, "I'm gonna make some trades." Trade teammate completely fucked up the team. Had to start all over. Took basically almost everyone in the front office 2 hours to fully build this team again. I was not happy. Moving on. He did have an Electivire and a Masquerain, but he traded them for Kling Klang and Pyroar. Let's go over his team now, shall we? Yeah, the Cresselia, very, very, very bulky Psychic type. Can run Toxic, can run Calm Mind, can run just being fat. It has reliable recovery and Moonlight, has Healing Wish. Moonlight only has APP, so that can be easily stalled out. But it's really fat and annoying, and it's fat, and it's really fat. He has to make a Sableye. So right off the bat, he has this fat core, and then just a bunch of offense, basically. But that core holds together really, really well. So, kind of hard to break it, but we'll find a way. Make Sableye, Calm Mind Sweeper, just like Cresselia. Can run utility with stuff like Knockoff, Will-O-Wisp. That Magic Bounce really prevents hazards. Very good Mon, love it. Used it before. He has a Toxicroak. Setup Sweeper, access to priority, and Vacuum Wave with Sucker Punch. Not very good, in my opinion, against my team. I mean, it kind of has its use, but it gets fully walled by Chestnut unless he's running like HP Flying. He has a Dragonite, another Setup Sweeper, Dragon Dance, Extreme Speed, has access to Extreme Speed, has Dragon Claw, has the Elemental Punches, Earthquake. Kind of a threat, depends on what he brings, depends on what kind of coverage he has. Z-Crystal user is going to be Terrakion. Continental Crush and Pummeling is very scary. Another Setup Sweeper, SD Rock Polish if he wants. It's one of his Stealth Rockers. One of only 2, I believe. Yeah. Only one of 2, so that kind of limits him, and that kind of unfortunate. Banded really just runs through my team, so I'm going to have to be very careful how I play around that if I do see it. He has a Rotom Wash, very good pivot, very good switch into my Moltres, where she probably saw me bring Modest Specs last week, so he'll probably be bringing that just to kind of take that on, be a very good bulky pivot with Volt Switch and such. Kling Klang, Setup Sweeper, Shift Gear, become very fast. Very limited coverage, however. Probably the worst thing about Kling Klang is just that very bad coverage. It gets Gear Grind, Wild Charge, and then typically Return. So, kind of limited in that aspect. Pyroar, pain in my ass. Normal Fire actually kind of rips through the team. Especially if he brings Bulldoze for Nihilego, and the HP Grass for my Gastrodon. So, it's very threatening, that aspect. Slurpuff, a Setup Sweeper. Again, lots of setup on this team. Unburden is just super scary. If he is Belly Drum and he gets it off it's a huge threat. So I had to be very careful in my prep to be able to take that thing on. He has a Smeargle, his other hazard setter, gives him every move in the game. Gives him a Sticky Web setter, gives him a Baton Passer with like Swords Dance or Tail Glow or something like that. Can't Baton Pass speed is 2, but still, passing like, I don't know, Cosmic Powers into Cresselia would be very, very unfortunate. But I don't know if he passed Cosmic Powers, but I feel like if he passed to Cresselia, he might pass speed. But still, I expect the thing to be more of a hazard setter. And if it is a mono support, then I have things that can set up on it. So that's cool. Delmise, Rapid Spinner, Ghost type, can tank hit from my Rapid Spinner. So that's unfortunate. Has that cool ability in Steelworker, so Anchor Shot is also stab. And that can trap a lot of my mons, so that's kind of something I have to be careful of. Like I said, gets Rapid Speed, gets Power Whip, gets stuff like Shadow Claw, etc. Typically runs Assault Vest, very slow. So a couple things I noticed when I was prepping for his team, and when the front office kind of joined in. His team is very passive, in a way, with some of his mons, like Smeargle, Delmise is not too passive. But Smeargle and the Rotom and his super bulky core, that kind of stuff is decently passive and can be exploited. His fastest mon is Terrakion. He does not have a lot of reliable recovery outside of that wall core. Very little hazard support, but because his one hazard, his Magic Bouncer kind of beats basically all my hazard setters, I decided not to bring hazard stack this week, which really sucks. But anyway, let's actually get into what we are building, bringing. The first mon we are going to be bringing, returning from last week, hopefully not going to get crit this time, is going to be our Vikavolt. Yumi is returning, this time rocking a choice spec set with the Bug Buzz, Volt Switch, Thunderbolt, and the Hidden Power Ice. Enough speed to outspeed a Mega Sableye or a Delmise trying to speed creep my Donphan, which is really cool, because I didn't really couch much against Delmise, but I'm almost positive that Vikavolt can basically pick up a 2 KO and anything on his team. And that includes Cresselia, unless he's like Tangaberry. I have a lot of bulk, but being so slow and only had to run enough speed for like some of his passive mons really allows me to run a lot of bulk, so I can take a few hits from stuff like the Cresselia, from stuff like the Sableye. I can Volt Switch out on a lot of things. He has no ground type, so that's something I really noticed and really like. Bug Buzz just very strong against his team. Probably his best switch into this is going to be the Klinklang, the Klinklang, because other than the Delmise, he does not have an electric resist, and Klinklang is probably the best thing he has to take Bug Buzzes. So there's that. Very good work, and can help him get in some of my setup Sway Burst, which we're actually running a lot more of a bulky offense kind of team this time, to take advantage of his passive mons and hopefully be able to use the bulky side of it to beat out his offense. So the next mon we are bringing is going to be our Sneasel, Choice Scarf Sneasel, first time making its appearance, I believe. And Sneasel is running a Choice Scarf. Why am I running Inner Focus? Oh, okay. I guess I remember why I was running Inner Focus. I just picked an ability. I don't think it matters, does it? He might have Fake Out with like Toxic Crack or something. Who cares? Choice Scarf Sneasel is here to revenge the Slurpuff. Slurpuff being a gigantic threat to this team. I had to be careful what it could be. It might not have to bring Citrus. It might bring the Cabiaberry. But no matter what, like, the whole team is built around not really giving Slurpuff the easiest setup. Basically, everything on my team can kind of deal a good amount of damage to it, as long as I hit my moves, but I don't think I'm running any inaccurate moves other than Icicle Crash. So there's that. I outspeed a Max Speed Jolly Slurpuff with its Unburden activated, and what's really nice about the 20 defense EVs is that with that, I can actually live at +1 E-Speed from a Dragonite, so I can revenge that with Icicle Crash. Poison Jab and Icicle Crash, already explained that. Low Kick is going to be there for a Scarf Terrakion. For a Pyroar, if I can revenge that. For Klinklang, if I have to revenge that, and it's not faster than a Choice Scarf Sneasel. So that's really cool. And then we have Punishment on there. This is going to be one of my emergency buttons, or panic buttons, against a Calm Mind Cresselia. If it's Calm Minding up and stuff, if it's at max, or if it's calm-minded enough to where punishment is at the max power, I believe its max power is 200, so if it's like at +4 or something, Sneasel will be dealing a 200 base power stab move against it, and doing, I believe, to a Fizz set about 75%. So that's really cool, helping me revenge that. Doesn't mention the Rotom, since I don't have Moltres. This is definitely going to be bringing Rotom in a lot, which I really expect to be running like a mixed defensive pivot. It'd be cool to bring Moltres this time around, just to chip damage off Rotom with the knock or with the whatever move, and bait it down so Moltres has neither time. But I really didn't like Moltres's. I didn't really like the fact that some of his stuff like Terrakion outspeed it, and that Cresselia could beat it 1v1. Originally, I had Moltres on this team, but I don't want to go into what kind of Moltres or what it was doing, so we'll leave it at that. So that's going to be our Sneasel. Next one we are going to be bringing is our Magearna. Defensive Magearna, but kind of defensive. We're actually running a setup Magearna for once, and not Assault Vest or Safety Goggles or some shit. Finally, I've been wanting to run a defensive Magearna. 2 leagues, and I've run it defensively like 5 times. So, we're running a near max HP, we're running a max HP, near max defense Magearna. This lets me soak up hits from like the likes of the Toxicroak. I can take maybe a hit from Terrakion, except for like a Life Orb Earthquake. Kling I can take a hit from. Slurpuff, I believe I can take 1 Drain Punch from and fire back a Dazzling Gleam. So this is something else that I had on the team before I had to change it. Again, not going into the set, but I did have to change it with his transactions and stuff. Subcalm Mind, Aurasphere, and Dazzling Gleam really puts in the work against his team. I can sub up and just set Calm Mind up versus the Sableye, versus the Cresselia. If I already have 1 or 2 up, I can easily take on the Rotom. I can take a hit from stuff like the Kling. I can, if it's not an attacking Smeargle, I can set up on that. And that's really nice. 16 speed EVs just make sure I don't get speed crept by, again, like some of his slower mons. And the 16 and Modest, that will let me make, wait, I just realized something, why he should not have done that. Why did he put 16 Modest? That might change. Because I didn't realize, like, in my head I understood why he did that, because he straight up said it's for this reason. Okay, so I think it was Jake who told me that the reason why he has 16 Modest was so that I get the boost in special attack. And I just went along with it. But that's not what Soul Heart does. Soul Heart guarantees that you get a special attack drop, or special attack raise every time a monster dies. It's not Beast Boost. So I might fix that. I don't know, I'll do some calc. Actually, you know what? The 16 Modest actually will help me hit a little bit harder. Yeah, I'm going to keep it that way. If I don't, I'll tell you in the battle, which is happening soon. Anyway, that's going to be our Magearna. It's going to set up on a lot. Leftovers keep healthy. Aurasphere and Dazzling Gleam had the best coverage against him, so. Next mon we are going to be bringing is our Gligar, and this is basically our all-around pivot this match. It does have Stealth Rocks, although if Sableye alive, I'm not going to be clicking Stealth Rock because I don't want Stealth Rock on my side. Earthquake, Roost, and U-Turn. Earthquake, General Stab, U-Turn out on stuff that I don't want to take on, stuff like the Dragonite, stuff like the Cresselia and the Rotom, etc., etc. Can U-Turn out on that and get into something else. The EV spread I'm not really going to go into. 28 speed does mean I can help, like, outspeed a little bit of speed invested Cresselius. So that's cool. And get out of there before he can Ice Beam me. But generally, the EV spread is just there to soak up hits. I believe it's not 2 KO by Pyroar. And that's the main thing behind it. But other than that, it's just there to be a bulky pivot. Help me get into some of my setup mons and stuff. So there's that. Next mon we are bringing is actually going to be our Chestnut. We debated the hell out of this set. This set easily took 30 minutes. We had a Belly Drum set. We had a Bulk Up set. We had a Sub This set. We had all kinds of stuff. I saw the glitch again. We had all kinds of stuff. And this ultimately was what we decided on. Bulletproof is really nice. I wall a special Toxicroak. Bulletproof is really nice. I don't get affected by Shadow Ball from the Sableye. Sableye cannot hit me with Dark. Well, I mean, he can't hit me with Dark Pulse, but it does jack shit. He needs Hex, or he needs HP Flying to hurt me. And I can sub up on that, and I can Swords Dance. Seed Bomb, Dragon Claw. That provides near neutral perfect coverage against his team, except for the Kling. I want Dragon Claw. We threw around a bunch of different things for that last move. Shadow Claw, Rock Slide. I want Dragon Claw. Neutral coverage, hits the Toxicroak, hits the Dragonite. I can C-Bomb, break the multi-skill, he sets up, I Dragon Claw, gone. The 80 in HP means that Sableye can't break my sub with Hex, I believe. And Rotom can't break my sub. That's really nice. I have enough speed to outspeed a neutral Rotom. And step up on that. Although I don't think... Well, he might stay in. No, yeah, he would stay in Volt Switch. Or Volt Wisp. So, that's that. I know I'm bringing 2 sub sweepers, but, like, it works. It works really well. And I can even take hits from, like, just from my natural bulk, I can take a hit from the Terrakion, I can take a hit from Klinklang, even though I don't want to, because Klinklang kind of, like, destroys me, because I don't have coverage to hit it. And then the rest I put into attack to maximize my offensive capability. So that's really cool. And the last one we're going to be bringing is going to be our Michelin, our Donphan. We opted to not bring Rapid Spin, and that might come back to bite me in the butt, but, like, his Hazard Setter is Smeargle, and Terrakion rocks, kind of suck, but, like, his Hazard Setter is Smeargle. And that is a wasted slot, in my opinion. I don't think he can afford to bring Smeargle. He might, but, like, start again. But, like, if he does, whatever. Sticky Web? Okay. Spikes is going to be the biggest thing I'm worried about. So we were running enough Spadef to take hits from the Pyroar, to take hits. I can take all kinds of hits from the Cresselia, etc. Earthquake knockoff, Ice Shard, Seed Bomb. Ice Shard, so I can revenge that Dragonite, so you start getting scary. Knockoff hits the Cresselia, gets rid of his item, gets rid of a lot of items, which is really nice. Earthquakes for like stab, hitting the Klinklang, Terrakion. Toxicroak knockoff also hits the Delmise, and then C-Bomb is there for the Rotom to help beat that down, because that can actually prove to be a kind of annoyance, just in general. So that is going to be the team. 24 speed, just to make sure I don't get speed crept, etc. And then the rest in attack. Very bulky offense kind of team. So that's going to be that. Really hoping this team puts in the work. He did mock battles apparently, but I did not. So it'll be okay. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy. We'll see you tomorrow for the battle. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you have any suggestions. Again, I said this last week. Give me feedback. Give me feedback. I will 100% take any and all feedback to improve the channel. But I gotta go, because it's before I start rambling, and I gotta go get to the battle. So, hope you guys have a great day. Peace.